I'm Borkkvlt, and today I'm going to use Halloween makeup to try and do some corpse paint. Earlier today I went to the shops and I got a few different things. I got some cream makeup, some face paint, some makeup sticks, and a glow-in-the-dark skeleton kit. So I'm going to take this off and see what I can do. The first thing I'm going to try out is these cream tube paints, which you can get from any Halloween store or any supermarket when it's Halloween time. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to squeeze it out and see what happens. It feels really horrible, but I'll see if I can make it work. Ugh. As I'm rubbing it in, it's just kind of rubbing away to nothing. I'm gonna commit to this and see if I can make it happen. Come on, rub it. That's my attempt with my fingers, but I'm gonna see if I can use a sponge to build it up and make it work. Oh, it's so thick. As I'm trying to rub more on to build up the colour, it's just rubbing the rest of it away. Now that the sponge is just pulling it off. It looks so gross. So now as I'm trying to blend it out, it's just rubbing off wherever if it dries down in areas and I'm trying to put more on, it's just because this is wet and it's still a water-based cream, it's just pulling off the rest of the makeup. I'm gonna see if I can save it by pressing it on. No, I can't. I think I'm done. Yeah, this shit really doesn't work. This was the best I could achieve with the cream makeup to get a white base. So if you have a look, it's just kind of gross and a bit all over the place. But I'm gonna try and put some black on the top to see if I can make it work. Alright. Actually, this might not be too bad. I don't think this is safe for the eyes. Ah! Oh, it's burning. Okay, I'm gonna... Whoa! Okay, maybe don't put this near your eyes. I'm gonna do it for the cause though. But, oh! No! Woo! Okay, my eyes are really watery. Right, as I'm trying to paint details on with the black, what it's doing is just wetting the white underneath and then making grey. It's not going on my lips at all. And then this, yeah, the second, it tastes gross, I shouldn't have done that. But the second you get your lips wet or have a drink or a beer or anything like that, it's just gonna rub straight off. Oh. I've got it all in my mouth as well. Oh, gross. I think I'm gonna stop there because my lips are now tingling. They kind of feel numb and my eyes are really stinging. Yeah, whatever you do, don't get this in your mouth or in your eyes. As you can see, it's really, as soon as you move your eye or open or close it, it's starting to get creases, and it was really hard to get any sort of white to lay flat. So could look kind of cool though. I kind of like how like decrepit it looks, but if you want a clean look or anything that's gonna stay on, because as soon as it gets wet, it's just gonna come straight off. I'm gonna take this one off and then try the next makeup. Right, my eyes are still stinging, but I'm gonna carry on. And next up, I'm gonna try using just normal face paints. For these, you need water to activate the paint. So again, I'm gonna start off with the white base. Spray some water onto it. I'm just gonna really try and work the water into this paint and I'll come back. Let's try again. I'm gonna try a different sponge. Okay, that's not working. I'm gonna try a puff. Okay, that's better. So I use the powder puff. I really struggle with face paint. One last thing, because I want people to like, use a brush. Last thing I'm gonna try is a brush. You watch, this will work perfectly. Okay, it's working better. Oh, but now the whole thing's separating. Everything's falling apart. I don't know how face painters do it, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying. It's getting worse. Okay, that sucks. Okay, let's wet this one. Right, let's see. Okay. No, you see the black is just mixing with the white, making grey. It's really hard because it goes on wet, and making it, when it dries, it separates all around the eyes. It's not sticking on the lips either. Right, that was my attempt with face paint. I found it really hard to make a even white base, and around the eyes as well, it's really patchy, and every time you try and put more black on top of it, it just wets the black underneath and separates out. And the second you get wet, sweat, have a beer, talk to someone, do anything, it's gonna come off. Like, yeah, as soon as, oh, this one tastes gross. Oh. But yeah, as you see, as soon as I wet my lips, it came straight off. Right, I'm gonna take this one off, and then I'm gonna try the last one. Now onto the last one, which I'm actually really kind of confident about. So that's the makeup sticks and this glow-in-the-dark skeleton kit. I'm going to use these two together because they're basically the same thing. They're both oil-based cream makeup, just one's in a stick form and one's in a pot form. And then let's just put that on the, yeah, I think this is gonna work. Great. It's a bit thin, but because it's a cream, I'll be able to build it up. Right, I'm just gonna cover my face in this cream. Oh, I'll try the cream crayon on my forehead as well. Yeah. So this is kind of the same as the jumbo pencil from NYX that I used in my last video and recommended. So I'll be able to just colour this on the forehead. So you could colour this all over your face. Now I've got this all on my face, I'm going to blend it together using a sponge, and I'm going to try using the sponge that was in the little kit as well. Great, it works! Okay, I'm really happy with this. So that worked really well, and I've got a really good white base. So I'm going to go in on the top with this translucent powder just to make sure it sticks down and stays on my face. So now I'm going to try out the black. I'm going to start with the little black crayon. Great, that worked really well. I'm going to now take off the makeup on my lips and use this to fill in my lips. I might even draw in my mouth lines as well and see how it works on top of the white. Not quite as good, but still it's okay. So lastly, I'm going to try the black cream from the skeleton kit and give this little brush that came with it a go. So just mixing that in there. Okay, this black isn't very good, but I'm still hopeful. I think I can make it work. I'm gonna use my brush. Much better. I'm gonna try this little brush that came with it. No, that's trash. Don't use that. Just get some other brushes. I actually think this is looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna finish off the look with the black eyeshadow, just do the last final Borkkvlt touches. I'm really glad I finally got one to work. So, to summarize, this is trash. I hate face paint. And if you're in a pinch in a Halloween store and you have the massive urge to do corpse paint, the things you want to go for are the little crayons like this, or any sort of kit that says it has cream makeup, because that's the sort of thing that's going to work really well, build up, and if you powder it down, it's going to stay waterproof and on all night. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it useful if you're thinking of doing corpse paint for Halloween. If you do corpse paint, please send it to me on Instagram at Borkkvlt, because I love seeing all of your images. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Borkkvlt for all of your black metal beauty needs. See ya.